Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of the Blinc Group Live. I have Eric Newman here, our newest Director of Sales.
How you guys doing?
We'd like to welcome Eric
to
the team, our latest addition, and hopefully Eric is going to spearhead and change the entire sales process that we've been perfecting as a growing entity in the industry. But hey, everyone is growing in this industry and everyone is learning. So I'd like to pass the microphone to Eric right now and ask Eric, what made you transition to us from your very impressive career in cannabis?
I think one of the most important pieces in the cannabis world and the vaping industry is being ahead of the compliance world and understanding regulatory issues that involve vaping in the vaping cannabis industry. And what Blinc does much better than any other organization out there is their documentation of that compliance and understanding regulations, not only within the vaping world, but in each state and how it affects each of our clients. It's really nice to see that we are taking the first step and understanding what obstacles it takes to be a successful partner in this industry.
Yeah. So with all the compliance work that we're doing and the forward-looking perspective that we have on the industry, not where it is right now, but what regulations are coming ahead and helping our clients future-proof their brand and most importantly their offering with safety and compliance on the products they're putting out into consumers' hands. We're resolving a lot of issues, and obviously, I know what we're resolving. I'd love to hear from you, fresh from the field. What issues are there that the Blinc Group offering addresses currently?
Yeah, well, let's hit the biggest one. I mean, heavy metal testing is something that is probably the most paramount and most important test that's being done in the vape cartridge industry today. Some of our competitors are having problems even putting out simple understandings of what's in our cart or what's in their cart. I think what we're doing is we're ahead of the game, and we're not only testing the cart, we're talking about testing emissions from the cart. We're talking about breaking down the components of each of the cart's pieces and understanding exactly what are in these products and what heavy metal testing needs to be done.
Right, and that's something that allows them to better dial in the end product.
Absolutely.
Right? Because after all, the cartridge or the pod or the battery or the oil is not the end product. It's the combination of all of the above multiplied by the end consumer.
Agreed.
Right, and what the end consumer expects from that experience.
Agreed. And I think just to add one thing to that, what we have the flexibility of doing is offering multiple options from an off-the-shelf perspective. We could put people into multiple different cartridges, or obviously we could make devices for people, and something that our enterprise solutions teams does and is doing in a lot of the areas of the States and in Canada. But what's really exciting is it's just not one off-the-shelf product. We're able to fit the people's oil and their needs into the appropriate cart to understand the end user's perspective.
And do you think developing a proprietary device, which is a lot of what we do here, is an actionable value proposition currently in the market? It's not an inexpensive process. Yeah. But what value do you feel does that bring to the brand and to the end consumer?
Well, I think you just said it. It gives a brand an exclusivity into a specific market or markets. Their device becomes their brand. There is no other brand, or at least device company that I know of, that is making individual devices for individual brands. Something that we've brought to the market more than a few times, and we see that device on the market. We know exactly who that person is, where that brand is coming from. And not only that, we understand the taste of the oil that we're going to experience from that device.
Yep, 100%. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen, Eric Newman. Reach out to him at the Blinc Group with any questions. It's obviously way up to speed on the Blinc Group's offering, and he'll be spearheading our entire sales effort.
Well, thank you.
Welcome, man.
Thank you.